service.
You can hear the roar here at the Pepsi Center. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. And presented to you by State Farm, we'll take a quick look here at our opening lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Tim Duncan?
You know, it's amazing, guys. Tim Duncan's still a factor at both ends of the floor. You know, he's not quite the scorer that he was in his youth, but his defensive presence and the leadership that he brings to his team is amazing.
Yeah, he's a terrific passer, whether it's setting up teammates out of the post or hauling in rebounds and making smart outlet passes to get the transition game going. Love his calm demeanor and the ability to stay even-keeled out there.
We'll take a look at the Nuggets. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Well, to have a realistic shot at winning this series, they really needed to win Game 3. So now all of a sudden they're looking at the impossible, having to try to win 4 games in a row. But the fans aren't going to give up. They're still rocking this place.
And you know what? It's the old one game at a time Shumaroo now. They can't win 4 in a row in one night, so they just got to do their part here. I mean, win this one at home and go back on the road with at least a glimmer of hope.
Here's Miller following the bucket by the Spurs. The dish to Fareed.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. Nuggets on D. It's a three-point game. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, every guy on the team could have done more in that game. I believe that. But instead, there was a lot of standing around and bad ball movement.
That's exactly right, Steve. I mean, there was plenty of blame to go around. For the coaching staff, too, they've got to be included. They needed to do something to shake things up, but just stood pat. So everybody shares in the blame on this one.
Iguodala. No good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Green kicks to Parker. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They love to see him aggressive like that when he's on the floor, especially when the defense gives him room.
Parker against Miller. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to McGee. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Doris Burke spoke with George Karl. Doris?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Chandler's shot good.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Duncan dishes to Diallo, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Defense caught dozing off that time.
Yeah, those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits the second from...
星子，
嗯，
我做梦，
哦，
你自己看聊天室我打的。
你先别说话吧，怕吵到尼哥和 Miki。
好哦。
the line.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
Miller, the pass to McGee. Iguodala. McGee sets the pick for Iguodala. Over Green, and Denver again with the bucket.
They're coming out strong, guys. That's 4 for 5 from the field.
San Antonio leading. Duncan kicks to Green. In for the dunk.
That's decent defensive work, but it's going to take a little more than that, Kevin. They got to raise their bar.
McClark, he knew exactly how to attack.
Yeah, he sure did. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there.
What a phenomenal dunk, though. I mean, in the end, he just made the play and took off.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here is Lawson. The feed now to McGee. Straight up, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
How's that for an encore after the offensive board?
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Monster stuff.
Oh, he makes life miserable down around the paint for anybody who's trying to box him out.
Duncan with the bucket. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6.
Good field goal percentage shooting to this point. They're really knocking down their shots.
Yeah, a hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the drive.
What a throw down there.
Man, I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Lawson with a screen on Parker. Miller dishes to Chandler. Back to Miller. Parker against Lawson. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Leonard. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Miller kicks to Lawson. Lawson gets the screen from McGee. Lawson against Parker. Back to Lawson. Shot clock at 5. Over Parker. Looking to end the run, and it's rejected. McGee the pass to Lawson. The reverse. Spurs leading by 11. Green dishes to Parker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good by Parker. And Parker drops them both. Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Miller outside. Five to shoot. He tries.
嗯，
是吧？在玩吧，碰一下。
明天再跑，
啊，
明天再跑。
天台风了，
这三明治，好久没吃了，好久没吃了。
for three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Parker, here we go. That's good. Parker's got 9.
They built an early lead here, really pushing ahead.
Well, they got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Nuggets dancers. Parker with the steal. 3-on-3. Green kicks to Diaw. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the strike.
And he's good on the second.
They're really earning their living at the line today.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Miller with the ball. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Chandler kicks to Fareed. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lawson. Shot to end this cold run. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Out to Parker. Sinks that one from the post. Parker's got 11 points.
Oh, what an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. With the lead pass, Leonard. In strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Miller outside. He kicks to Fareed. Diaw's there. The baseline J. Kept alive. Here's Miller. And the shot is good. Miller's got his first points of the game.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
And Duncan throws it down.
Wow. Who is that guy? I didn't know he could elevate like that. I didn't know he had that in him.
I didn't either. You got to put some blame, though, on the defense, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to put a body on him. You got to get position and put up some kind of a stand.
Chandler kicks to McGee. Duncan is there. The jump hook. Here's Fareed. Dunks it down.
Well, when he came out of college, the one thing you knew with Kenneth Fareed was he was going to give you a lot of hustle. Great rebounder at Morehead State, and he brought that into the league with him. He attacks the ball, he attacks the glass, plays hard on every possession.
Well, that's just the kind of player he is. It's in his nature. He can't help but hustle after missed shots, and he's willing to battle for rebounds and loose balls with anybody. There's no backing down with Fareed.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Lawson's against Parker. McGee sets the pick for Lawson. Chandler the pass to McGee. Fareed, he's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 2. Here's Miller. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. You talk about earning a living at the line. There's been a big disparity between these teams.
Well, I think, Kevin, you get fouls by getting into the lane and driving to the hoop. One team is more aggressive, the other team's a little more passive, and that's why you have the disparity.
Good thought. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Randolph comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Alinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Iguodala in for Andre Miller. Jackson with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Jackson dishes to Duncan. Feeds it to Splitter. Parker outside. The 3. Randolph grabs the board.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a 4-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebounds. That would be almost assuring a win.
Spurs leading by 22. Jackson kicks to Ginobili. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
And you were saying that the fouls in this game a big reason for the score.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that's the case. I mean, they've allowed the other team to get to the line early and often, and you don't want to start that way.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for the Spurs. Gary Neal comes in for Tony Parker, but they recover it. A nice shot by Gallinari. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Splitter. Hits the jump hook.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Dunk hard with one hand.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
The shot's good from Lawson.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
And that one's good. Splitter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's...
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time! He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Mozgov passes to Gallinari. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Yeah, they've opened up the game with a pretty good margin in that area. Great sign for this club.
The Spurs have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Big group substitution here for Denver. Kufis checked in for Mozgov. Kenneth Faried comes in for Gallinari. Corey Brewer's checked in for Fournier. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Ty Lawson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Tony Parker has checked in for Gary Neal.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Miller up on top, covered by Parker. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. Carried. The second chance bucket is good. Fareed's got 6.
Boy, he's come out strong offensively, hitting a good percentage out there right now.
Splitter misses.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Down low. Here's Brewer. Here's Kufis. And easy 2 points on the layup. Kufis has got his first 2 points.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Parker drives in. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Fires the 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
They have just been pouring in threes from the start.
And the defense is drowning. I mean, they can't find a way to get out of the hole. I mean, a nice lead to start the game with.
Here's Miller. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball.
Yeah,
it's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep. Very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one. That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Miller outside, trying his luck deep. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. It's the Spurs. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Parker and Manu Ginobili, their backcourt. Steven Jackson is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Bonner in at the 5 down low. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Ginobili. And that's 17 points for Parker. Nuggets shooting 41% for the game. And here's Lawson. And Gallinari kicks to Mozgov. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. The drive by Iguodala. Open look. That's good. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game for Tony Parker. He's got 17 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Chandler comes in for Anthony Randolph, and Fournier subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Chandler. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Neal. Gets the bucket.
It's 4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve, and the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
Chandler kicks to Mozgov. Over Duncan. Nice D from Duncan. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the 2nd quarter. Leonard, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. Steve, a resounding dunk.
Yeah, a take no chances slam, guys.
Now, here is Lawson. Passes it to Gallinari. Parker with the steal. Good. Parker's got 21 in the game.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Lawson kicks to Chandler. Parker with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard dishes to Splitter. And the layup falls.
Tony Parker.
Splitter's got 10 points in the game.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
6 to shoot. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Denver.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
And that's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And the highlight reel replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff.
You know, not everything's falling for them, but they're definitely capitalizing on their second. Oh, how about that, basketball fan? Beautiful. Wow.
Boy, are they on a tear.
You know what, Steven? Offensively, you sometimes don't know how or why it happens, but you just ride the wave as long as it's flowing.
Here's Chandler. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Parker passes to Neal. Gets the bucket.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Dishes it to Mozgov. Over Duncan. No luck. Nice D from Duncan.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Parker's shot is off.
The defense got away with one there. I mean, usually he'll hurt you if you give him that kind of a shot.
Parker with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Duncan dishes to Splitter. Flushes it down.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk. That's for darn sure.
And that's how you commentate it.
You guys are crazy.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Leonard with the ball. Now Chandler defending from deep. Neal, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
Now, and you guys know the three ball is his bread and butter.
Lawson outside. He dishes it to Chandler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Mozgov's shot is off. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. There's Neal with the three. Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Chandler. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Chandler's got his second bucket.
That's too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kufis checked in for Mozgov. Kenneth Fareed comes in for Gallinari. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Fournier. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Ty Lawson. A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee comes in for Kufis. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Wilson Chandler. There's the pass to Iguodala. He feeds it to Fareed. Shoots over Leonard. The shot's good from Fareed. Fareed's got 10. Whole rim is shaking.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Miller kicks to Fareed. Back to Miller. The dish now to Fareed. Here's McGee, and he throws it down with one hand.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Boris Diaz checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Green in for Gary Neal.
The thing with McGee, Kevin, is he's got jaw-dropping athleticism. And to go with that huge frame and the wingspan, it's amazing. He does things 7-footers rarely pull off around the basket.
Yeah, you better believe that JaVale is out there looking to get you on one of his posters. Anytime he's heading toward the hoop and someone gets in his way, his eyes almost light up at the chance to dunk over the head of someone. Kicks to Brewer. Takes it up. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. He passes to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. Iguodala. No good.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggressiveness.
And good on the basket. Book it. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
Here's Green. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down. Fareed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries from 10. Ginobili grabs the board. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Miller outside. The feed to Iguodala. Working on Green. Brewer passes to Iguodala. Takes a three. Another shot. Fareed, no good. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Diao from downtown. Denver grabs the miss. Fareed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Miller kicks to Brewer. On the wing, Iguodala. He kicks it to Brewer. Fades and shoots. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Diao dishes to Green. No good with the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Miller. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. A different look for Denver. Anthony Randolph, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. The Spurs also changing it up. Splitter's checked in for Matt Bonner. Gary Neal comes in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Wow, look how quick he flashes to the rim there for the dunk.
Tim Duncan, who's checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Parker, here we go. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Duncan with the bucket.
Yeah, points in the paint have been a huge factor here for them.
Steve looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
Pass to Fareed. From 8. Good as the jump shot falls. Fareed's got 12 points in the game.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Parker's shot is off.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Lawson. Offline from the top of the key.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
And it's slammed in by Splitter.
2 hands for safety, 1.
我他妈刚刚网络炸掉了。
Hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
Iguodala, that's good.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with them.
Jackson, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Iguodala kicks to Randolph. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Thiago Splitter. And that's 23 points for Parker. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lawson kicks to Randolph. Pulls it up. They get it back. Jackson against Chandler. Lawson drives in. Gets it to go. Parker outside. And no good trying to get that one. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to the halftime report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports. San Antonio on top against the Nuggets over at Pepsi Center. Get out your brooms. They're looking for a clean sweep of this series with a win. Tony Parker making a statement in this one. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. For the Nuggets, though, in this one, plenty of work still to be done. They've got to do a better job protecting the ball and valuing each possession. They've not done that. Their turnover numbers way too high through 2 quarters. A difficult first half for Ty Lawson. The shot, I'm sorry, it's been atrocious. Nothing's falling. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
And it's no secret what's on the line here, and he's taken to the spotlight in a big way. Great play from him so far.
You know, sometimes when the lights shine on stars, they get a little nervous and maybe panic some, but he's been really cool and composed out there.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Kenneth Faried and JaVale McGee, they're inside. Iguodala out there with Andre Miller, and it's Chandler in at the 3. Diaw, the pass to Parker. No luck.
Strange trend here, guys. They're totally controlling the glass, but they still trail.
You get the feeling that one is going to correct. Either they'll lose their edge on the glass or catch up in points sooner or later. We'll see.
Green inside. The shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so very slow start for this club.
The drive by Iguodala. Here's Faried. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And the dunk by Duncan.
That's the way to respond. I mean, anything you can do, I can do better.
Well, maybe a little bit of a duel starting to erupt between these two guys.
Well, that's possible. I mean, they definitely went at each other hard on those last 2 trips.
Feeds to Faried. To JaVale McGee. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Faried. Faried's got 16.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Miller kicks to McGee, covered by Parker. Passes to Faried.
Man, that was unreal.
Park it up. Went for the 2-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Iguodala outside. Dishes to Faried. Chandler. Back to Faried. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Faried's got 20 points. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. It's Parker with the drive. Count that one.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Back to Faried. He dishes it to Miller. And there's the pass to McGee. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Chandler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw, Chandler for the Nuggets. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. The Spurs also changing it up. Matt Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. And Splitters subbed in for Boris Diaw. The dish to Faried. Kicks it to Mozgov. Over Splitter. And another miss by Denver. Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Iguodala with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Chandler throws down the breakaway jam.
The one-handed flush, very nice.
A nice strong finish there.
Just punched it home.
Bonner's shot good.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range. Jumper.
Lawson dishes to Chandler. He passes it to Faried. Leonard with the steal. Parker passes to Leonard. And Faried sends it back. Now Lawson. And Faried kicks to Lawson. Back to Fareed. Iguodala outside. 5 on the clock.
Man, what a play. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
And Green gets it to go.
You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Lawson against Parker. Lawson outside. Chandler. In low to Fareed. Slams it on the run.
Boy, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Now, he had a lot of momentum behind him on his way up.
Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Parker against Lawson. Pass to Mozgov, and he slams it in one-handed. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Parker dishes to Green. Tries again, and Parker with the layup. Parker's got 27.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Shot from free throw range, and it's Iguodala missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Parker with it. Now Lawson defending. Parker kicks to Splitter. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score. Take it inside.
Iguodala, the pass to Fareed. The jump hook. Mozgov's shot is off.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Iguodala against Green. Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Splitter kicks to Leonard. Shot's good.
He's getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
There's the feed to Fareed. Back to Lawson. Over Parker. And it's Lawson. That time on the assist by Fareed. And that's now 6 points for Lawson. Leads him in there. Jams it straight down. Here's Parker. He's got 27. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Chandler. The Nuggets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Lawson kicks to Chandler. Iguodala with it. On the wing, Chandler. He kicks it to Lawson. Second shot opportunity. San Antonio with the rebound.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
Here's Parker. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Parker's got 29 in the game.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Back to Lawson. Pass to Iguodala. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Parker, and it's San Antonio with another. The Nuggets shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Knocked loose. Parker with the steal. Up the floor, Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're just giving up way too many transition hoops.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Iguodala against Green. Again, Iguodala missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Spurs working the ball around now. Parker left side. Launches a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Iguodala's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lawson dishes to Chandler. Here's Fareed. Drops in the layup for 2. Fareed's got 24.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Lawson, and Parker with the block. Out to Chandler. Shoots over Leonard. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Another second chance bucket. I mean, that's like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, no excuses, Clark. I mean, at some point, you're going to have to get focused and have all 5 defenders boxing out. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. DL comes in for Splitter. Steven Jackson checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Jackson's got the ball. It's hauled in by Andre Miller.
As great as they've been on the board so far, they just haven't found a way to get out on top.
Yeah, but if they continue to rebound, they can put together a little run here and cut into this lead.
Into Dial. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. A nice shot by Koufos.
Right now they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they surrendered have come inside that lane area. Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first one falls. JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver. Fournier comes in for Corey Brewer. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Nuggets shooting in this game 45%. Ahead. And Gallinari kicks to Fournier. Feeds it to McGee. Passes it to Gallinari. Dishes it to Miller. Tries to keep it alive. Takes it up. Offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
The Spurs, 130.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Gentlemen, well, it was the stretch by the Spurs that garners the uncontainable game today. They came out at halftime on a mission and seized control of the game by putting together that big scoring run. If they can keep it going, they'll walk out with a W.
Great, thanks, Doris. And a very important turning point in this game was when they started to gather that steam and really started rolling, guys.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. And that run changed the entire feel of this game. And it wasn't just their offense that made it happen. The stops they were making defensively played just as big a role.
And right at the start of that run, fellas, you could see the sudden injection of energy that went through the whole team. Then it was game on.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Mills out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Blair, and it's Bonner in at the 5. Miller kicks to Fournier. He dishes it to Koufos. To the middle, deflected. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's Neal. Brewer grabs the board. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Miller. To the inside, Koufos. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Koufos has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's the steal. Mills passes to Ginobili. That's good.
That's what he does. Attack the heart of the defense and get straight to the rim.
Splitters checked in for Matt Bonner. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Pass to Fournier. Over Ginobili, and there's another one for the Nuggets. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That one goes. Count it.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
And here's Miller. The pass to Koufos. He feeds it to Miller. There's the dish to Koufos. Stolen by Ginobili. And they're moving it up. And Blair kicks to Neal. The second chance effort. And Blair gets it to go.
No hesitation by this team getting out and running the transition game. Really important for them.
You know, the importance, Steve, of getting out on the fast break is all the easy buckets it creates.
那终于要上线，等有个久。
They've made the most of their chances. The defense isn't able to get set, and you've got a running start to the rim.
They set the pick. Here's Fournier. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and turned those free throws. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. And it's Green in for Patrick Mills. And so Fournier nails both of them.
Even though they're down, I like their mentality. Work it inside and try to create some contact down low.
I like it as well. I mean, you just can't assume that you can shoot your way back into it when you're down. You got to grind it out, and part of that is getting the ball inside.
The Nuggets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Shoots from the elbow. Miller, no luck. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 20. And here are the Nuggets now. Now, here is Miller. Brewer with the screen for Miller. Pass to Fournier. Back to Miller. The drop step. Miller with another miss.
This has been a game for him to forget. So far, anyway. We'll see if he can pick it up.
And Green gets it to go. He's got 22. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Koufos. The Nuggets with another miss. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. It's picked off. Fast break, here we go. Lifts up. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Gets it to go. The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop. In the fourth, 4 of 9. Outside Randolph. The feed to Brewer. Makes the lead pass. Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
The Nuggets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Now Miller. He passes to Koufos. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Green, and that's the devastating one-handed jam. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Miller dishes to Koufos. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Fournier. Back to Miller. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Randolph, a screen on Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Brewer passes to Randolph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Randolph. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Fournier. Here is Brewer. Here's Miller. Goes up. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
It's Ginobili with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a game for Ginobili. He's got 13 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Yeah, he's been rock solid throughout this game and really been a big factor in this offensive performance for his team.
Miller with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. He kicks it to Koufos. Feeds to Chandler. Passes it to Faried. Diaw on him. Shoots it up. Goes back up. The shot's good from Faried. Faried's got 26 points.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here's Leonard, rejected by Chandler. Ginobili kicks to Diaw. Green lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Green's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Miller dishes to Chandler. Over Leonard. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for DeJuan Blair. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili attacking. They kick it out to Green. Let's go. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Miller with the ball. Pass to Fournier. Dishes to Koufos. Chandler the pass to Faried. Back to Chandler. Shoots over Leonard. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got 5 rebounds tonight. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You gotta love his determination.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
Well, this is a really critical possession here, Kevin. It's essential that they put a stop to this run.
Chandler with a screen for Miller. to Fareed. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Shots good by Miller. The Spurs shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 8th assist in the game. Here is Miller. Pass to Fournier. Fareed, a screen on Green. Here's Fournier. Offensive rebound. Chandler. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Chandler's got 10 points in just the second half. The drive by Duncan. Denver grabs the miss.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, the miss by Chandler. So it's San Antonio now. Green inside. Can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Fournier. Passes it to Fareed. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Fareed's been doing. He's got 12 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He deserves praise for every part of his performance so far. You look at both ends of the floor, he's been stellar.
Well, that's the truth. He has been strong in all aspects today.
He dishes it to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Dion. Leonard's got 25 points in the game.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Miller kicks to Fournier. Stolen by Ginobili. Into Tim Duncan. No good.
A strange trend here, guys. They're totally controlling the glass, but they still trail.
You get the feeling that one is going to correct. Either they'll lose their edge on the glass or catch up in points sooner or later. We'll see.
And Diao kicks to Leonard. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
Miller dishes to Fareed. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And another miss by Denver. And for the Spurs, they're shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Green. That's good. Green's got 33.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Miller, the pass to Fareed. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ginobili, here we go. And Fareed sends it back. And here's Miller. Gives him the lead pass. Chandler kicks to Fareed. No good.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Swiped it away.
Well, not much they can do at this point.
Nope, playing for pride, trying to finish strong for
我
pride.
之前找到的
That's
石
in,
油
coming off an
片，
assist from Miller.
我把晶片机放在那个石油那，我现在找不到。
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard, he's guarded by Chandler. He goes up. Here's Ginobili. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
No, it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter. I mean, it's going to be a great win for them, though.
Now, here is Miller. Tries a three. Misses the shot. That's it. They've won the series.
You know,
Your Nuggets. 121. The Spurs.
我他妈刚睡醒，然后他传给我的时候，我回答一个然后现在还问不看讯息的，你搞啥？
叫别人了。
没兑换到我会跟你说没有啊，哭啊！
天内的逻辑就是这样。 往往出想他会还钱的，不像某个东西。砖头啊，麻烦。铁板、铁栅栏。
等一下有人要打我，
随便。
再说吧。
我在那边看他电影。